Hi, welcome to Story Time with Miss B. Miss Busy Bee. I have a great story for you today. It challenges you to use your imagination. The name of the book is Wings by Christopher Myers. Look at the book and the front cover and see if you think you can figure out what the story's about. Turn on your imaginations. All right, you ready? Here we go. Look at that strange boy. Everyone from the neighborhood is pointing fingers and watching the sky. How's he doing that? They stretch their necks and shake their heads. Icarus Jackson, a new boy on my block, is flying above the rooftops. He is swooping and diving, looping past people's windows and over the crowd. I don't think he's strange. Scoot up so you can see it. Icarus Jackson, the flyboy, came to my school last Thursday. His long, strong, proud wings followed him wherever he went. The whole school was staring eyes and wagging tongues. They whispered about his wings and his hair and his shoes, like they whisper about how quiet I am. Our teacher complained that the other kids couldn't help but gawk and stare. He said that Icarus' wings blocked the blackboard and made it hard for students to pay attention. The teacher told Icarus to leave class until he could figure out what to do with his wings. He left the room quietly, dragging his feathers behind him. One boy snickered. At recess, the snicker grew into a giggle and spread across the playground. Soon all the kids were laughing at Icarus Jackson's useless wings. I thought that if he flew just once, everyone would stop laughing. Icarus looked up, flapped his wings a couple of times, then jumped into the air. He swept through the schoolyard like a slow-motion instant replay. But the other kids were not impressed. One girl grabbed the basketball. A boy stuffed the handball in his pocket. Somebody nagged. Nobody likes a show-off. Their words sent Icarus drifting into the sky, away from glaring eyes and the pointing fingers. I waited for them to point back at me as I watched Icarus float farther and farther away. Walking home from school, I knew how he felt, how lonely he must be. Maybe I should have said something to those mean kids. I ran through the streets with my eyes to the sky, searching the clouds for Icarus. He struggled to stay in the air. His wings drooped and his head hung low. He landed heavily on the edge of a building and sat with the pigeons. Pigeons don't make fun of people. A policeman passed by, blew his whistle. You with the wings! Come down from there! Stay yourself on the ground. You'll get in trouble. You'll get hurt. It seemed to me Icarus was already in trouble and hurt. Could the policeman put him in jail for flying, for being too different? When the neighborhood kids saw the policeman yelling at him, they exploded with laughter. Icarus dropped to the ground. "Stop!" I cried. "Leave him alone!" And they did. I called to Icarus, and he sailed closer to me. I told him what someone should have long ago. Your flying is beautiful. For the first time, I saw Icarus smile. At that moment, I forgot about the kids who had laughed at him and me. I was just glad that Icarus had found his wings again. "Look at that amazing boy!" I called to all the people on the street as I pointed to my new friend Icarus swirling through the sky. The end. So there's a lot of good things in this book, and then a couple of sad things. It's good that Icarus had his friend, because both of them were made fun of at school. And what do we call that? Teasing or bullying. So it's good to have a good friend. But if you are being bullied at school, you be sure to get to your teacher, of course talk to your parents, and an adult, like maybe the principal or the school clerk. Because no one should tolerate or put up with bullying. No one should be bullied. Miss Busy Bee doesn't like to hear of anybody bullying, because that is not good. Also, it took a good friend to help him, Icarus, believe in himself. He doubted himself when the kids made fun of him, so he couldn't fly like he normally flew. But as you can see at the end, when his friend said, enough is enough. I've got to tell these kids, leave him alone, stop making fun of him. And when he felt good about himself, he was able to soar. And I hope that my Busy Bee readers out there are using their wings to soar and be you, be unique. That's how we are made. That's how God made us. We're not all the same. We're different. And we should celebrate our differences. Like Icarus, he had wings. Nobody else had wings. They had never seen that. They didn't know what to do, except tease and make fun of him. And sometimes when bullies or people do that, they're not too, good themselves. So they cover up their shortcomings and make fun of other people. But hopefully in real life, they will learn that it's not cool to bully people or tease them or make fun of them. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that story. You know what? Winter break is almost over, so I hope you have been reading at least 20-30 minutes a day, have gone to the library. I hope you just continue to read. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have today. Thank you for joining me for Story Time with Ms. B, and I'll see you next time.